What's going on, guys? Mickle here, and in this video I'm giving you my analysis on what's going on in the Ripple SEC case. I found a document today that will absolutely blow your mind. This is crazy and totally just makes me so confident that this entire case is a show to give XRP clarity through the courts. I think we have good days ahead of us. Guys, if you are new to this channel or come here all the time, make sure you like this video down below and subscribe to my channel. It's going to help me out so much in the YouTube algorithm and help more people like you see this video. Anyway, guys, let's jump right into it, and I hope you enjoy the content. Alrighty, guys, I know some of you love when I break into some of these hidden documents, give you my opinion on them, get into a little rant. That's exactly what we're going to be doing today. And actually, I couldn't believe when I saw this first one. It's massive, and I think it really says a lot about what's going on in the Ripple SEC case right now. So, Stephen HBAR actually brought this document to my attention, and let's just get right into it, and then I'll break it down. What this is a statement by the SEC, and what they say in it is that charged entities and individuals with unregistered or fraudulent offerings of digital asset securities. Go on about who it was. Then again, a new statement. Charges against an issuer and its founders for allegedly defrauding more than thousands of investors in an unregistered offering of digital asset securities. So you can see right here that the SEC is making two statements, essentially saying that they charge two different individuals / companies for offering digital asset securities, and we can see that both statements are essentially word for word the same. Other than the word unregistered, this one says unregistered or fraudulent, this one says unregistered offering of digital asset securities The very interesting part is right here. It says, and charges against Ripple Labs and two of its executives alleging a $1.3 billion unregistered offering. Now, this is very significant because right now they are saying in this document that they charge two companies for offering digital asset securities, but for Ripple Labs and its executives alleging a $1.3 billion unregistered offering. Now, I do not think this language is a coincidence, especially if twice in their earlier statement they go out of their way to say digital asset securities. What it sounds like to me the SEC is doing right here is backtracking on some of the things they said in their lawsuit. Their original complaint against Ripple Labs had nothing to do with stating the XRP was a security. It wasn't until some of the briefings where the SEC started saying that even the XRP being traded on secondary markets is still a security of Ripple. It's very likely the SEC sees where this case is going and is likely giving up on the fact that XRP is a security of Ripple. We know from all the analysis we've done on this channel that this argument makes zero sense. XRP fundamentally does not rely on the value of Ripple. XRP is a decentralized currency that depends on the value of the XRPL. Ripple uses XRP, but is not dependent. XRP's price is not dependent on Ripple. And we can see that throughout history. Whenever Ripple launches great news, new partners, XRP doesn't react. XRP is bigger than Ripple, and if Ripple went away right now, XRP would trade freely in the market. We can see right here that the SEC is kind of getting this bigger picture. They know the course of this lawsuit, and now are backing off of the idea that XRP is a security token that represents the value of Ripple. They understand this doesn't make sense and are switching their argument to one that they can actually win, and that's that Ripple Labs and two of its executives sold 1.3 billion unregistered offerings. Now, this is actually something that Ripple did. Ripple was selling XRP to the public, and they did not register with the SEC. So what does this mean? Well, it means two distinct things. It means, yes, Ripple likely did something kind of wrong. They should not have been selling the XRP, because that contract that they were selling to the retail and exchanges was actually an investment contract. But what the SEC is admitting here is that the XRP sold in that investment contract is not actually a security. This is absolutely massive because it's the crux of the case Ripple is in right now. They might get charged with a fine. They might have to pay some fines for selling XRP to these exchanges in contracts that stated the deals around the proposed XRP sale. These could have been seen as securities offerings and maybe should have been registered with the SEC. But the important part is that the SEC is giving up on the idea that the XRP itself is a security. You guys need to understand, Ripple has unlimited resources to pay whatever BS fine the SEC wants to slap on them. The most important part is that XRP is not designated as a security of Ripple. That is not going to happen based on the language the SEC is putting forth right here. If this argument turns out that it's all about Ripple just making sales of XRP and the status of XRP as a security is completely irrelevant, well, that fundamentally changes this entire case and really opens it up for Ripple and XRP to have zero worries going forward. At that point, XRP will be completely freed of any of its security designation issues, and the only thing left will be whether Ripple has to pay a fine or two for selling the XRP. In my opinion, this right here out of the SEC is absolutely massive, and I think it says a lot about the course of the case right now. The next thing I want to get into is just a tweet I put out about this. I said this Ripple SEC lawsuit was all a ploy to legally define the status of XRP. Ripple will pay a fine to the SEC for XRP being given this clarity. That's all that is happening. What I'm saying right now is XRP needed clarity in the market. It's a top tier digital asset that banks are going to use to transact value all around the world. It needed a legal definition by regulators or through the court. What's happening right now is XRP is getting clarity through the court, and we can see in this document right here that the SEC is fully under the impression and knows that it makes no sense to be calling XRP a security of Ripple. Don't get me wrong, the SEC will take a hefty fine for it, just like I say right here, and that fine will be paid through the offering of the XRP to the market. But that does not mean the underlying XRP itself is a security. Just as if I could sell you an investment contract of oranges, and there could be a contract for me and you to buy the oranges, but the oranges themselves are not a security because the oranges that you bought do not rely on the value of me, just like XRP does not rely on the value of Ripple. This all makes a ton of sense. I think that's where this lawsuit's heading, and I think it is great for us XRP investors because it's going to give us clarity in the market and the exact clarity we want, which is that XRP is not a security of Ripple. It's its own form of value, and is actually its value is derived by the XRP ledger. The next thing I want to get into after that rant, I hope I drove that home for you. I hope I didn't repeat it too much. I just really wanted to make sure you guys understand how significant that is and the direction of this lawsuit's going in right now. This is actually an article that I brought up on my channel last night. I said I was looking for it, and in this article by JP Morgan, it says they actually put out in their investor presentation, XRP is poised for significant adoption. XRP can be used to facilitate transactions of many kinds, including fiat currency exchanges, commodity trading, and even cryptocurrency trading. Currently, Ripple Network includes over 100 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, and Santander, to name a few. In this article, the SEC is essentially pointing out how big, JP Morgan is pointing out how big Ripple is going to be if they can escape this regulation by the SEC. I have a feeling JP Morgan already knows what's going to happen here. It seems obvious to anyone with half a brain that Ripple is going to escape this lawsuit with a slap on the wrist. The SEC lawsuit and trading resume when the SEC lawsuit's over and trading resumes on major cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase, XRP is poised for significant adoption. This is where we want to be right now. We want to be in before the significant adoption because it's very obvious that the big players are catching on to what's happening here. What is happening is a show to give XRP clarity in a market that greatly needs it. Congress and regulators have not given us this clarity, and therefore the next easiest way was to do it through the courts. JP Morgan's not going to come out here and tell you this lawsuit to show Ripple's going to win, XRP's going to moon when this is over. They're saying when the SEC lawsuit's over and trading resumes. They're not even saying if. They're saying and trading resumes on major cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase, XRP is poised for significant adoption. This is clearly all a plan. It's a shakeout. It's a way to give XRP clarity without having to go through Congress. The next thing I want to bring to your guys' attention is kind of a meme. I thought it was pretty funny. It says, is your cryptocurrency a security or not? SEC quick guide. Is your cryptocurrency Ethereum? Yes. Free pass. It's not a security. No. Have you bribed any of our top officials? Yes. Free pass. It's not a security. No. It's a security. You should have known, and we're going to sue your ass off. That's essentially where Ripple is right now. To be honest, I don't think it's actually like this. I think the SEC knows what's going on. They stay very vague and don't put a lot out because there's always going to be an exception that doesn't fit exactly how they want to call something. I think at the end of the day, people are really going to realize when XRP gets clarity in the market and Ripple gets a slap on the wrist that this was all a plan. A lot of people are just worried, and that's why they're really panicking about all of this. I think once we get the designation, that's exactly what I mentioned earlier in this video. I think we're really going to see that this was all a plan to provide guidance for a market that desperately needed it. The last couple things I want to point you to, this is the International Monetary Fund saying that they're exploring using Circle, Ripple, and Visa. I mean, I don't know how, there's no way that the SEC is doing all of this just to punish, destroy XRP and turn it into a security of Ripple, and it doesn't make any sense. This plan is bigger than we all realize, and a lot of people get panicked because they don't see the full picture. But those who understand what's happening behind the scenes and how important XRP and Ripple are to a global financial system will be confident and understand that this is all a plan to give XRP the clarity it desperately needs. The last thing I want to point out is Eleanor Terria is putting out her report on essentially the corruption going on at the SEC. Back when William Hinman's there, I think this is going to be super interesting. Make sure you guys give this a retweet and follow her. It'd be pretty interesting to see if the SEC reacts to this, possibly make a settlement with Ripple before this gets put out. I don't know. I don't think so. Seems to me at this point it's going to summary judgment, but who knows at this point. Everything's kind of been unexpected. All I know is that things are looking absolutely great for Ripple and XRP, and I'm glad I'm the person, and you guys here are the people who understand the significance of this all before it becomes obvious in the market and XRP is trading in the $10 to $20 range. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to come back for more, and Mickle out.